afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. Off here to a 1 vs 1 owner, Langraskya. In the north, it is the one, the only TwistedTootsy, fighting for the Oberkommand West, Germany, Deutschland. In the south, it is HelpingHans, fighting for the Soviet Union, Communist Stalin, and Socialism. Taking on the role here of the 3rd Guards Mechanized Corps as the north, TwistedTootsies, Germans. This 78th Sturmgrenadier shown here with elite armored doctrine with a IR half-track and double Kugelwagen bulletins for increased speed. Versus urban defense, airborne troops, and guard mode here for HelpingHans with triple infantry. We got a double Sturmpanier, so with TwistedTootsy, of course, this Kugelwagen rushes out for the glory of Deutschland. We got tank Bartwire going up here by the tractor. We got penalties on the way there as HelpingHans is going for a special rifle command start, which means TwistedTootsy's Kugelwagen start is certainly going to have a bit of a rougher time, since that definitely does not do wildly well. But in theory, of course, if he can get out of truck fast enough, he might be able to hit back with a 221 Scout car. So there might be some hope. The Kugelwagen apparently moved a bit too far there for TwistedTootsy. Almost got the munitions point there. Second Sturmpanier squad out, and we got to try and away this. He's going to go for a very early truck, which means likely we're going to be seeing a 221 armored car, like a Panzer Speerwagen. We got Bartwire going up here by the Western nations to sort of help secure that up versus any fascist approach. And there you go, Sturmpioniere versus Engineers here by the Eastern Road point. Not entirely sure to describe on the field point, I guess. Penalties moving out there. Season the Eastern field with the Kugelwagen, of course, truck out. Of course, he needs to be set up before he can get. Oh, he can actually go for it right now. He wants to. Almost right now. There you go, Scout car on the way there for HelpingHans. TwistedTootsy is not far off again from a 2-1. We'll have to be goes there, but I could certainly see it, since that would be one of his better options. In fact, he's been dealing with the Scout car without having his Kugelwagen burst into flames within seconds. And there you go, we do get a 2-minute 2-1 there for TwistedTootsy, the madman, the legend. Kugelwagen has the penal troopers on the west. We've got Sturmpaniers moving up, ground the point here. 2-1 slowing their way. They're seizing the victory point. Kugelwagen holding up. We got 1 kill there so far. How will HelpingHans respond to the arrival of a 2-1 Scout car here? In the west, Sturmpaniers pushing through upon there. We got Engineers in the way, and the Engineers will, I imagine, be brushed away quite violently by the Sturmpaniers, of course, having none of that. But there you go, Ludwig goes down in heated battle. There goes Scout car. Kugelwagen falling back 2-1, almost down there. Minesweepers up as well there for TwistedTootsy. And can they survive? Who knows? But there you go, got the 2-1 out there for TwistedTootsy. Western field point there claimed in is routed with severe casualties. Sturmpanier about to get wiped out. There we go. A great loss there for TwistedTootsy in the early game. Now the Sturmpanier spawn away though. There you go, 2-1 goes here for the M3A1. In the car point there, the 2-1 might try and deal with that. Of course, it's got the other field points, so it won't be disrupted too much by this one being cut off. Bit more cautious play there, more penalties on the way there for HelpingHans and the 3rd Guards Mechanized Corps. He is very cautious, in fact. Perhaps worried about anti-tank rifles there from HelpingHans, and there might be some other reasoning here. But there you go, Scout coming in again. Kugelwagen sneaking up to scrap some other points. Sturmpaniers arriving there, 2nd squad, hopefully with a slightly longer lifespan than the first one. Sees the point here. Could consider laying down some mines to make it harder for a Scout car rushing to do some nasty stuff there. 2-1 charges a hit there for TwistedTootsy and Das Vaterland. Eastern few of them in grab. Kugelwagen need repairs still. Battlefield headquarters up there for TwistedTootsy, not a mechanized regular build, which part of might actually expect to support this. And we got the Engineers retreating there, and there you go in the East Sturmpanier, West Sturmpanier with the Scout car. Quick retreat here. No mines down, so no way of saying, quickly blowing apart that M3A1. 2-1 being rushed eastward, probably to try and cover up the Sturmpaniers, avoiding another wipe. Kugelwagen being pushed ahead here. Almost got the car point back, and there you go. Panzerschreck as well here for TwistedTootsy. He is definitely going his own ways, and there you go. 2-1 here versus the M3A1. Armored car versus, well, Scout car versus Scout car. Sturmpaniers being fixed up. Back here, troops reinforcing, healing, setting out there for the glory of the Soviet Union. Fixing up the M3A1, fixing up the 2-1. Sturmpaniers being reinforced. We're probably seeing some early medics there for TwistedTootsy, or early-ish. Kugelwagen contingency territory there. Victory points wise, it's actually quite close, as while one is secured behind the other. TwistedTootsy, the western one has not been touched at all by either player. But there you go. Panzerschreck's out for TwistedTootsy. 2-1 moving about. Got the penal trooper sitting out there as well. Scott coming in here. Panzer 6 there should be engaging. And there we go. Directed here. 2-1 rushing in there. Got an upgrade to the 223 for increased health and armor. And of course the village lockdown territory as well. Almost guarded here. Kutzi Hans has got cargo down in the early game. Vengeance for the Sturmpaniers. Vengeance for Deutschland. There we go. Got the M31 there with the 223 now. Northeast Sturmpaniers right by the penal troopers. Still, TwistedTootsy is fighting fervently here versus HelpingHans. Suddenly doing his best to catch up here with TwistedTootsy's madcap antics and tactics. Any anti-tank rifles? Yes, indeed, he's getting anti-tank rifles in response here to TwistedTootsy's 223. He is showing no mercy. No remorse. Sturmpaniers almost fully reinforced, but they got rushed out a bit too far here. Is he planning a flank half track? No, we got the MG-34 on the way to help deal with HelpingHans' infantry. Third penalty was going away there, and no sign of a doctrine yet for Hans. Kuba and their Sturmpaniers with the penal troopers here. 223 there. Veterans, you won 3 kills so far. There you go. Ooh, need to cover the anti-tank. Would be a shame here for TwistedTootsy loses 223. Or Skullwagen. And there go Sturmpaniers charging in with Sturmgewehrs leveled at the Strafniki. And a Panzerschreck joining in the fun as well here. Penal troopers they've routed. Back in Hans' base we got urban defense tactics chosen for Hans. And the Red Army opening up for line to tank us up counter the light vehicular threat here that TwistedTootsy is presenting to Hans. Charging hit the 2 need of course be careful not to extend it to push it too far. Versus HelpingHans, but so far TwistedTootsy is not deterred. He is fearless. He is fearsome. He's up the MG-34 there. Need to get the 223 fixed up swiftly. We got a full squad on the way to backing up with some extra infantry. And go fixing up the 223 and the Kugelwagen at the same time. MG-34 moving up. We got mines to help catch up any of TwistedTootsy's light vehicles. Minesweepers up. We could in theory just enable lockdown while he's getting repaired anyway, so that way, you know, just further toughening things up. And of course, getting himself a bit of extra resources while it's happening. Of course, that might be a bit silly. And there's folks coming out there. Got the anti-tank gun here set up to blast away at TwistedTootsy's forces. Sturmpaniers very low on health, need to retreat now. Although it's going to be a waste of another Sturmpanier squad there for TwistedTootsy, which was certainly a bit difficult here to, I think, manage. Almost got the center victory point. We got 465 versus 500. Full Grenadier charging ahead with assault rifles. Back in Hans' base, nothing further happening. And the Kugelwagen finally expires here. Guessing it hit a mine. Minor blow there to TwistedTootsy and the 78 Sturm Grenadier Division here. Engineers versus the 223 and the Sturmpioneer squad. Flanking the MG-34. Nice push here. Full in trouble as well here. And these start the anti-tank gun firing fragmentation rounds. A lot of action here. Fulton's got close to being wiped out. They need to get that out there as well. Oh dear, that's going to be a wipe against TwistedTootsy. Another one, I think. Nope, gets away. Very close one there. 2 to 3, 6 killed. Close to Veterancy 2 already. Very good, very good. In fact, it gets even better at Veterancy 2 as it gains an accuracy bonus there. Increasing lethality. Salvage the cool line for a bit extra fuel. Very good. Their troops reinforcing. More Fulton is there for TwistedTootsy and grab the eastern fuel point, then needs to reclaim it for Das Vaterland. Got barbed wire here, but there you go. 2 to 3 rashes in. Anti-tank gun here on the center point. There you go. Straight ahead at it. Flanking the 2 to 3 here with the anti-tank gun with the 2 to 3, not the other way around. They're still in the Sturmpaniers from up their veterans. 1-2 kill, trying to block the retreat path here. The anti-tank line. The Sturmpaniers close in. There you go. Veteran 2 increased actually. Got penal troopers charging in there. Anti-tank gun down to less than half health. 3 members left, down to 2 men. 9 kills here on the 223. And there we go. Only 1 man. Oh, no survivors in fact. Sturmpaniers charging at the penal troopers here, though they're getting focused down pretty hard. 2 to 3, though meanwhile it's taking every free shot it can at the penal troopers. Quickly hosing them down there. 13 kills. Penal troopers moving ahead here, straight into the 223. Into the jaws of the line. Up here we got folks with us, the penal troopers after MG-34 joining in. And there you go, penal troopers push back halfway to Veteran 3 on the 223. Good God. I think he's going to salvage it. He could try and grab it and turn to his own benefit, but I don't think he can get away with it, so just salvaging it is the optimal choice there. Of course, if he could grab it and turn against HelpingHans, that'd be very beneficial, I think, there for TwistedTootsy. All the way, 14 kills in the 223, halfway to Veteran 3, and again an even bigger Veterancy bonus. Back here, troops reinforcing. We got our Academy have to deal with Armour. He is certainly starting to worry about HelpingHans pushing a T-70 something like that at him, so that's certainly not a bad worry at all to have there. 15 kills. Sturmpionier rushing in, MG44 covering up here as well. The Academy have halfway done for TwistedTootsy and the 78 Sturmgrenadier Division. MG44 about to get a wipe. That's going to be a pretty harsh loss there for TwistedTootsy. There we go. Down it goes. Satchel charge off, demolishing a house entirely. He's going to need another machine gun to help contain some of all of HelpingHans' infantry there. 223, very close to 53, and there we go. Got the T-70 on the way there for HelpingHans, and the 3rd Guards Mechanized Corps. Sturmpioneer is almost fully reinforced. Seizing the eastern victory point and the fuel point back. We'll need some more support in there. Go full to try and flank up behind the anti-tank penal troops. The Sturmpioneers here. We'll probably need a concussive grenade to have a better chance of the penal troops. In fact, they could already prove to be too late. They're taking so much damage already in a matter of seconds that a stun grenade is going to be too slow there, to be honest. And there you go, MG34 in service of HelpingHans. Now quickly stops TwistedTootsy's flank from going off. We'll play it there. He's trying to turn things around here with a 223, but it is a bit risky here. Half health, in fact, less than that. And now we got the T-70 out as well, further complicating things here for TwistedTootsy's armoured car. Follows that pinned down to the ground. Sturmpioneers reinforcing, healing. Looks like the 223 is managing it back to safety. Academy ever ready to deal with any Bolshevik armour. Sending out there, we go. T-70 rushing in. If they can bait it into something, there might be a chance there for TwistedTootsy, but it's going to be pretty tough. Pretty tough. Force the triangle flank again. We still got the MG34 nearby. Oh, no, actually, it's retreated there. Good move by Hans. And then more mines from Hans. Also, very good move there. If you can lay down mines to the surge to disrupt any German counterattack, that's always a good idea. So, of course, Hans there is mining as much as he can. Very solid move there. Sturmpioneer is pulling ahead. 223 finally seeing some fresh repairs, having seen a lot of action, but it's also now very close to 23, which of course then means batch 24, and finally batch 25, which allows you to lay down regal mines. Not that I think we'll ever see that, but you know, who knows. Mines down there by the car from Academy hanging back. Another MG-34 out there for TwistedTootsy and Deutschland, and another truck, probably going to be Schwerer Panzerhauptquartier. Okay, straight with the 223 into the anti-tank rifles and immediately taking a bunch of damage there. Academy opening up, at least the Panzerhaubtquartier does. Our way a rocket went off there, and sending a which position there to HelpingHans. MG-34 being hauled up, pushing for the western victory point as well. Very good. Of course, need to be mindful of the T-70, which could quickly pursue an isolated unit and try and destroy it. Troops being pushed back there by the MG-34, 223 slowly advancing. Shark out. Again, that's slightly going to be a Schwer punted quarters there from TwistedTootsy. Mines up there again. Very good. T-70 on the west there going for the full of the western victory point. We got 321 there versus HelpingHans is 500. Notable difference there between the two players. 223 setting out there. MG-34 caught here setting out in the open. Got a flank here, I imagine. Or might focus down the engineers instead. And there you go. 16 kills. About to hit 17. And there you go. Battery fleets will increasing its DPS notably. Panzerhaubtquartier landing great here. And the T-70 Raketen lands another hit there. And another hit there on the 223, almost taking it out. T-70 barely gets away from the Panzerhaubtquartier, but it does survive. Sturmpioneer there was Stramfniki. MG-34 holding the line here. And the west victory point reclaimed. Schwer Panzerhaubtquartier on the cuff point. Need to fix up the 223 fast. And of course need to get that fuel point back before the faster TwistedTootsy can get out some Panzers versus Hans, the better, before Hans takes up some sulfur tanks, which would give TwistedTootsy's 2-3 in very bad time. Are we going to work here? 17 kills. Full screen of those engineers here by the eastern fuel point, and a quick win there for TwistedTootsy. Pushing for victory points. Panzer authorization almost done there for TwistedTootsy. 2-3 almost done as well. Hans is yet to take up. And mine goes off and they're almost killing the entire Sturmpioneer squad. T-70 moves in. Academy ready to support if it gets within range, but so far none of a sign of that. And there you go. 2-3 once more combat ready. Kenneth shoots. Almost lands a hit on the T-70, but the rocket slightly misses there. Pins was pinned down. 2 to 3 is going to go into, I think, try and just toast them down. Take advantage of the situation. There you go. Quick retreat. MU-34 setting up here. And quick flank here. Closing up the support as well. There we go. MU-34 immediately suffering losses there to the 2 through 3. Could see further casualties piling up. There we go. Another man down. Half HV-4. 19 kills on that 2 to 3. He's really doing heavy work. Some heavy lifting there for TwistedTootsy. Up here we got folks with the penal troopers there. Catching the penal battalion there on the open with the 223 as well, which is now very, very close for HV-4. Man goes on the focus, causing a full wipe there on TwistedTootsy, going hard for the T-70 and going for a wipe here, attempted on the penals with the 223. 23 kills. Can it land the final hit needed here? Can it do it? Yes, wiping one of HelpingHans penal troops. In fact, he's down to just one infantry squad now. That is actually a significant issue there for HelpingHans. We'll need to replace the losses. Of course, he's now rushing out T-3476 as fast as possible and then replacing the penal troopers. Very good. Fixing up the 223 there, which is very, very, very close to Veterinary 4. I mean, Veterinary 5 does mean Regal Mines. It would be funny if we were to lay them down, since, I mean, they could actually give Hans a bit of an issue. Since I don't think Hans would be expecting Regal Mines. I mean, no one really uses them, ever. And certainly not on, like, a Veterinary 5 scout car if you ever see it in the first place. This is TwistedTootsy we're talking about, so who knows? 24 kills there on the 223 and sending out Pierce rounds, causing heavy damage there. Need to fix it up again though, heavily damaged. More full scundy out there for TwistedTootsy. Ooh, heavy damage inflicted, almost loose. Oh, 9. Oh, what? Did he actually press the wrong ability? Did it actually miss? Was that an anti-tank satchel charge? Actually missing? Is that possible? That can't be right. T-34 charging in there. Hard to say though what it was. Either way though, it did not hit the 223. Okay, with a wiped out there. Need to fix up the 223. That half fate to Veterancy 5 and the ace level. We got artillery called in here, I think, by the looks of it. This looks like a briefly smoke break cloud there, but it clearly wasn't then. Stone like Ken with a bit of loss there for TwistedTootsy. Big win there for HelpingHans. That's 2 weapons now stolen from TwistedTootsy. That is definitely not good. Moving up here. Worth knowing, of course, he can use emergency repairs to help speed things up if he wants to. Second guy KMF out. T-34 moving westwards with a nice complement of infantry to counterattack here by the western field point to keep it safe and Soviet. Unfortunately moving up here, T-70 caught there. Unfortunately need to retreat straight into a mine, kaboom. And we got the 223 dashing ahead there, backed up an MU-34, half fate to Veterancy 5. Sturm Pioneer ready, Raketenwerfer ready. He is close to go for the Panzer 4, though of course at this stage you might want to consider just going for a Panther instead. I mean, a Panther would definitely be a much bigger issue there for HelpingHans' tanks. Would be much more threatening in that sense. So Panther could be a very strong choice there for TwistedTootsy. MD4 dealing with the Sturm Pioneer. Got the 2 to 3 moving in there, forcing him to switch out into now piercing rounds, grabbing a bit more time there, but needs to fall back. There you go, smoke screen off. Very close to the ace level there. Ooh, we can hook up the T-34 behind the wrecked house. Fixing up the 2 to 3 while being grabbing the point under cover of smoke. Of course, once the smoke lifts, he's going to be in a tight spot, and there you go. MD-34 immediately opens up there from both sides. But there you go, taking a heavy volley of fire there. Forcing retreat there for HelpingHans' machine gun. Very close to the ace level in the 223. We've got 285 versus 459. Straight to man the Sturm Pioneer. It's almost costing the entire unit. Like Kevin, they're moving up as well there for HelpingHans. And Kevin setting up. Penals with that being fired out. Like Kevin moving up, and the T-70 not quite hitting. 2 to 3 moving a bit about here as well. And there you go, due to shared veterancy, it gains the ace level there nice and safely. Meaning he can actually now begin laying down Regal Mines if he wants to. Of course, whether or not he actually does it is another matter, but he can do it. He's going to rush into the base trying to wipe out a full squad, but not quite managing it. And oh my, we're actually getting it. We're actually getting Regal Mines from the 2-3, but no, Helping Hands destructed the Vandal. Forcing Twisted to pull back the 2-3. It's going to be pretty silly of him to lose the 2-3 there before he gets any Regal Mines down just because he wanted to lay it down. That would be very silly. Helping out to make a fresh push into these. We got a HelpingHans rocket launch on the way there. TwistedTootsy holding up his resources. He's actually planning a Sturmtiger here. I'm not entirely sure I'd recommend a Sturmtiger first. I'd probably recommend a Panther first, then a Sturmtiger. That could be, in fact, be a very nasty combo for HelpingHans to have to deal with. 2-3 moving eastwards. We're going to get another attempt to hit the Regal Mines. Sandbags up there. Go Ken up. On nothing, it seems. Pilgrim bound in the MD-34. Grab the western victory point, loose on the eastern side here, though, to HelpingHans. Got many in there. Could choose a rocket launcher, almost done. Kevin shoots, not quite hitting though. Sturmpunch is charging hit. There we go. Humans was caught with the scrap punch quarters here and heavily wounded due to that. Folks are there taking him down from the T-46 like Kedva trying to hit there through the hedges. Engineers being busy seizing the center victory point, undercover the field gun on the T-70. We got more Regal Mines attempting it once more. Engineer moves in, giving it away there, so TwistedTootsy quickly stops it. T-54 charging in there. T-70 joining in the fun. TwistedTootsy can easily afford a Panther now. Could also go for the Sturmtiger. Hell, you could actually consider just going straight for a King Tiger instead. But so far, no sign of anything there from TwistedTootsy. Just floating resources versus HelpingHans. And there you go, Katyusha Barrage disrupts. TwistedTootsy holding the center there. Now the set of Regal Mines attempt here by TwistedTootsy. Will this one succeed? Yes, he does successfully land down a Regal Mine. And he goes for the Sturmtiger as well. Again, I think he should have gone for a Panther first. And then pull up with the Sturmtiger. But here we are. I'll wait Sturmtiger out for TwistedTootsy. I mean, if he can immobilize a tank with it, the Sturmtiger can then finish it off. And that might be part of what TwistedTootsy is planning here, obviously. But I still feel like I should have gone for something that can take on the tanks a bit more directly first before considering other stuff. But here we are. Here we are. Another full squad wiped out in service of Deutschland. Not good there for TwistedTootsy. Moving about here. Do we get more Regal Mines? Yes, no? Oh, here we go, here we go. More Regal Mines.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Bingo. Fulton at the west side here, engaging engineers by the western fuel point, ground back the eastern one. HelpingHans holding out a bit. They could do more armor here versus TwistedTootsy. Could also go for the KV2, I guess. And there you go, more Regal Mines. Even more Regal Mines. That's going to be a record for Regal Mines planted in one match already. 3. Sturmpunch flank around the penal troopers here. Very good. More Regal Mines right next to his opponent. Mine. This could actually backfire possibly in TwistedTootsy. That goes off in theory. If he actually manages to get it down, because in theory then his tank sets off the mine. It's going to set off the Regal Mines, which means he could actually risk anything being immobilized there. That'd be pretty bad for TwistedTootsy. That'd be very pretty bad. Of course, it could go the other way around. It sets off the Regal Mine, it sets off the mine as well. So besides being immobilized, it's going to take heavy damage. But I feel like this could backfire TwistedTootsy. Of course, he does know it though. He does know it, but it could. So that's 4 Regal Mines down already. We'll be seeing more Regal Mines here from TwistedTootsy. I mean, the more the merrier. Unless you're HelpingHans, obviously, in which case you don't want any. T-Sun running about here. Oh! 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 Immobilized and taken out by the Panzerschreck. Nice. Question, of course, is did Hans notice that? He just saw his tank blow up and didn't think any more about that, because if he didn't, I mean, he's not going to be aware there are Regal mines, but he's just going to think, okay, my opponent's got mines down here, but in which case he may just brazenly charge hit, then lose another tank to that, possibly. We actually got a Regal mine killing companies too. Good God. Sturm Pani's moving up the eastern side. T-Fed Force moving ahead here. Sturm Tiger under fire. Direct hit on the T-3476. Well, anything to finish it off with. I'm not so sure that's going to match. Oh, he got it with like Kedneffer through the hedges. Nice. 280 versus 330. Well, he can soon go for a Panther 4. He could also just go for the Panther. Bit more infantry balls be good either for Tristan. So I feel like some Orbs would be a very good pick. And of course, more Regal mines. We got the other T-Fed 476 charging in here. No Regal mine's been laid this far in, so there's no way to catch up a tank there. Otherwise, that would of course been great. Then could possibly be a GG moment, like if suddenly HelpingHans his T-Fed 4. Oh, never mind. Another Regal mine goes off in front of the Kedneffer. Oh my. That's 2 tanks down to Regal mines. Now that's not a record though. There's another match without having a very old match, but that was actually M6 mines, but still someone managed to take out a Panther and a King Tiger using the M6 anti-tank mines. But still, not very often get to see that many mines do that. So not Regal mines either way though. That's pretty fun from our perspective. Though imagine HelpingHans may not be quite sharing in our level of wonder there. More folks with the TwistedTootsy. Sadly, no Orbital done, and there you go. Panther 4 on the way there. Massive fireball going off from the Sturmtiger. Close to veterans 1 on the Sturmtiger. She's in the centre victory point. Field gun there about to go bombarding. 2 to 3 moving up. We'll be seeing more Regal mines now. Oh, catching a Kedden over there. Got 26 kills still. Oh, straight into mine, not with the 2-2-3. No, the irony. The 2-2-3 hit a mine and is now in trouble. Ach, scheiße. Katyusha Powers go downstream in the middle of the Sturm Pioneers advance here. Veteran Free Squad there in trouble. Needs to be careful not to lose that one. That'd be pretty bad there for TwistedTootsy. But looks like the 2-3 might actually survive this. It might escape. But the Sturm Pioneers' fate very much seems to be sealed in blood and socialism. And there you go. Dead. That's quite a blow there to TwistedTootsy. Panther 4 setting up, pin-up machine being added. 2 to 3 being hauled back there. Going for the centre victory point. There we go, setting up there. Meanwhile, grabbing more munitions there. My man is doing that while he then gets something up to repair. Panther 4 on the eastern side. Pin-up machine being added. And he's certainly a bit short on munitions, so I mean it does make a bit of sense to secure a bit extra there. Pioneer setting out. Going up the west side with the Fultz gunners and the MD-34 to grab the western point. We got 265 to 294. We got a H-85 tank right there for HelpingHans, trying to counter the Sturmtiger engine. There you go, fixing up the 223. Fansbeller's got a lot of munitions, not a lot more mines going up, or any say booby traps. Arguably a mine site there. More Sturm Pioneer for TwistedTootsy. There you go, the Strafnik engaged by the Panzerkampfwagen 4. Okay, with shoots, bounces off the side armor. Might penetrate there, hard to say. Sturmtiger could try and go for it, knock it out. That should be very helpful there for TwistedTootsy and get rid of that. Almost got the western victory point in service of Deutschland again. Panzer moving up, Sturmtiger moving in. MD-34 could also be in severe trouble here. We'll have to see which one is up being. There we go. Only 1 kill though. Still forcing a retreat. The field coming up to counter the Sturmtiger on the east side. And the Panther 4 as well. Veterans 1 on the Sturmtiger. Coming up for the Verteidigungswaffe. MD-4 covering up the western victory point. Centre 1 is a bit more open. Sturmtiger though could soon find another rocket. Fixing up the Panther 4 eastern side. We've got field gun engineers moving in. Okay, we have the landing grid and the Sturm H-85, but there you go. Hans charging in there. He wants vengeance for all the men lost, for all the tanks immobilized and destroyed. There you go, sound charging like Kedden there for definitely forcing that one to move away instead of firing a shot at the H-85. Another hit. And there you go, field gun opening up. There's well, almost got the issue 5 here. Sturmtiger's about to open the penal troopers here. Ooh, close one there, almost got a fall out on the penal troopers. Lots of hits there, close to 52 on the Sturmtiger. In fact, got the 2 to 3 moving about, Panther 4 moving in as well. What's he planning with that? 2-2-3 though. What are you planning, Twisted? Seems a bit reckless. Seems a bit reckless. Catching the field gun there off guard with it. Issue 5 being repaired there. Maybe he was trying to rush the Katyusha down with it. That makes sense. But instead spots the field gun. It has to quickly get away from that. Sturmtiger almost fully loaded. Troops reinforcing. Healing. Panther 4 could do with the repairs. Big 2 points wise. TwistedTootsy has a small lead of helping Hans. Force wise, they're roughly on the same size. And there you go. Hans now committing shock to as well to the fighting. Whereas TwistedTootsy is not really going above Sturm Pioneers and Fultz Grenadiers. No Orbs allowed at least so far. Have appeared here amongst TwistedTootsy's ranks to take on helping Hans. Fultz Squad about to get wiped out if he's not retreating it. Sturmtiger sitting out close to XC2 there. And of course increased armor and durability as they say. Good flaming up, backing out a Fultz Squad there, 27 kills. A few Regal Mines here down the road could be a good idea there for TwistedTootsy. When he can catch up the issue 5 with a Regal Mine, that'd be pretty big there for TwistedTootsy. In fact, that would be pretty big. Troops reinforcing. And there you go, Regal Mines exactly where the issue 5 went. Got the Eastern victory point. We got 240 versus 265. Hans is slowly bleeding out here in the face of TwistedTootsy and the German army. With the issue 5 out, a Yak Panther. Panther I think would be a very good pick there for TwistedTootsy. And commit instead to a Panther 4 more. I mean, that can also work. But, oh, shock trooping on the MG for the false flank. Got the Panther 4 on the way here. Another hit there. Issue 5 creeping hit there. Go landing a great hit on the Sturmtiger's frontal armor. Issue 5 taking hits from the Kedron from return. Again, the Sturmtiger go to bombard someone and hit targets there in the west. I think the great Panther needs to be careful, of course. Now the T-34 from 6 on the way of helping Hans and the 3rd Guards Mechanized Corps. Sturmtiger moving ahead here. Ooh, the Kedron could be tied here. Maybe the retreating Strafnig in there. Go full wipe here on the retreating penal troopers there. Good work there by TwistedTootsy. Good work. T-34 from 6 rolling out there. Direct hit by the Kedron there for no Regal Mines he can hit though. No Regal Mines. Katyusha barrage unleashed. Almost getting like Kedron out of there. So we got 2 Panzer Forces Sturmtiger and the 2-3 here versus a T-34 from 6 and HU-5 and the Katyusha rocket launcher. Plus, of course, a mixture of infantry support weapons. With Hans now having 2 field guns and 1 like Kedron, plus the MG-34, obviously just 1 like Kedron of the MG-34 for TwistedTootsy. Sturmtiger not fully repaired, I feel like that's a bit awkward. Feeling get caught by the Panther 4, 2-3 moving in as well. Need to be careful here though. Need to be very careful there, TwistedTootsy 4-6. Flanking out the field, him and I'm losing the 2-3 of the Panther 4, which would definitely be a devastating loss there for TwistedTootsy. Slowly repairing and reloading, and there goes even using emergency repairs to speed the repair speed there of the Sturmtiger. Very good move there by TwistedTootsy. Very good. Moving on the western side, they penal support with the Panzer 4. They got 264 on 98. Panzer 4 taking fire from the CIS-3. Of course, might plan to flank with the Sturmtiger and clear it out there. Maybe? No? Oh, we've got the Nafatader gun buffers there. Tried at least attempt it, but didn't quite work out. Sturmtiger shoots, misses. Actually, those wondering what the Nafatader Gunwaffe was. It was basically close ranged defense system that could also be used to fire flares off, or smoke, or fragmentation grenades. And there's basically that little thing you see, the sort of ways I believe is sort of meant to shoot out from. Basically had a flare pistol, like a sort of 5 different types of rounds. Little fun fact, they'd also be used in stuff like the Panzer IVs, where again I believe that little spot is where it'd be, you know, shot out from. So a little fun note there. Little fun note. Sturm team number 2, folks are being routed. Need to be careful, of course, not to get wiped out. Trying to sneak up like Kedmir for there to try and take out the Katyusha, and oh, close one there, close one. In the end, not enough. He's also lost a Panzer IV. Bit of a blow there to TwistedTootsy. Shot one Panzer. Again, I feel like a Panther would be a good pick. Oh yeah, Panzer have to deal with the HU-5's range. Could also creep out and maybe take out the Katyusha. Is coming in with the T-Fed going straight for the Panzer IV. Sadly, no more Regal mines down here, which could again catch up maybe some of HelpingHans' armour. Storm Tiger moving out. Good here, but this is 3 on the Storm Tiger. Storm Tiger near a half 8 of X-24 there. Slightly larger push on the right flank on the west side. We got Ignis routed here. And here, fine, there goes Storm Pioneers. Take a direct hit here from the SIS-3 field gun. 1 kill, 1 level of efficiency. Field gun continues advancing up the eastern side. A bold move there by HelpingHans, perhaps hoping to catch TwistedTootsy off guard and destroy some of his stuff there. Another Panzer IV for TwistedTootsy, no signs of Yak Panzers or Panthers, bit of a shame there in my opinion. Sturm Tiger once more doing self repairs. Panzer IV almost fixed up, 27 kills on the 223, sadly no more Regal mines. And you've had 4 caught here by the T-34, so because of armoured support, I don't think that's going to last for much longer. At least not without getting immediately destroyed there by TwistedTootsy. Katyusha fire in the centre, that Katyusha doesn't ping off, nice there for Hans. There you go, but Kimberland's great hit there. Eventually 3 gained. Another hit. T-34 is down to half health. And these got the Panther IV, this is the shock troopers by the eastern fuel point. Storm Tiger trying to creep on the HU-5, take it out, at least leave it heavily damaged, because if we can't finish it off, it's not going to matter much. There we go, sort of a hit, but the problem is right now for TwistedTootsy, got nothing to like further finish it off with, nothing to move in there. So while it has slightly stunned it, maybe cause time to be a bit more cautious with it, it's not going to do much more than that. Meanwhile on the right east side we got both anti-tank guns there, but not enough infantry nearby to clear it out either. This is really where some also done something else would be great here for TwistedTootsy, just quickly rush them down. HU-5 joining in as well. Infantry still nowhere near to be seen. In fact, they're moving out the west side or the back of the base. Risking here losing both of his Panzer IVs would be pretty bad there for TwistedTootsy. Blitzing out one Panzer IV there to increase chances of not getting shot to bits by the Soviets. Bring in the Sturm Tiger. Directed here on the HU-5 with it. But Kedmir that is gaining the X-4 as well, increasing its range. Almost got it. And then going for the Kedmir. Can he finish it off? Nah, he got 1 kill again. Still, it is now half HV3, which is something. If we can get there, we'll actually be able to shoot faster. 2 to 3 set up. Once more, Magnus to secure resource. But also, while he waits for it to get repaired, troop charge through the center getting suppressed here. Counter attack for the Eastern Victory Point. We got 198 as 185. Slap move on the west side and on the east side from both sides. T-34 from 6 charging ahead there for HelpingHans. Backed up by the SIS-3. Fixing up the Panzer IV. And reloading the Sturm Tiger. MD-Fed problem up in the advancing Volksgrenadiers, slowly hosing them down. TwistedTootsy's tactics are beginning to show some strange as they're starting to now deal with Hans's late game. Veteran 4, Ken with the closing on Veteran 5. Engineer squad almost annihilated, but sadly not quite enough. There on the west side, we've got Panzer lining up for a deep flank against Helping Hands, though, of course, needs to be aware of any mines. Particularly that one mine could leave TwistedTootsy in a very sad state. Oh, Scheiße. Okay, looks like he's not going for it. Panzer warming up the eastern side. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And there you go. Regal mine goes off, immobilizing his Panzer force. The treads are removed and destroyed immediately by Raketenwerfer. Oh, the irony. Hoisted by his own petard. Oh boy. I don't think we've actually seen someone, like, you know, lose a tank to their own Regal mine. So, I mean, TwistedTootsy leading new ways for the game to be played, I guess. Handful of Stormseekers heading out there. You really need to get rid of those field guns somehow, or the HD5. So far, it's not really had any luck dealing with any of them. If he could get rid of them, that would be great there for TwistedTootsy. I definitely feel like some Orbison could partly be the key in at least dealing with the anti-tank guns. But so far, there are no signs of those. Stormseeker there, very, very close to 53, but still lacking in the last bit. We've got the 2 to 3 moving in there. Will we be seeing any fresh Regal mines there from him? Sign of the one he has yet to pay off against Helping Hands. He's been very loath to do anything over there anymore. Perhaps having seen the 2 to 3 figure that my area might be mined. Another Stormseeker shot, another just one kill situation there for TwistedTootsy. In the end, it hasn't quite paid off there for TwistedTootsy, and I certainly can't help but feel like you just Panther there would have been a much better pick than initially, or maybe just trying to go for the King Tiger. It actually worked out better for TwistedTootsy, but here we are. The cannon have almost been cleared out with the field gun, not good. Shock troops in the charging at the folders trying to hit their Sturm Punch in as well there, but the shock troops quickly cleared it all out, and there you go. Retreat there for TwistedTootsy. Stormseeker there, reloading, being slightly repaired as well there. Very close to Veteran 3 there. We got 160 versus 173. Things remain close and intense here. Panzer moving up on the west side. Hopefully dodging any further Regal mounts. I don't think he's laid down any more than just that one. Katyusha fire there on the Schwerpanzer quarters, footing to take it out. Sturmtiger shoots, misses by the looks of it. At least doesn't do enough. And there you go, the Schwerpanzer goes down in a significant blow there for TwistedTootsy. Going for another truck. The situation with TwistedTootsy now starting to slowly deteriorate here against Helping Hands. To fall apart like a house of cards. T-34 is going up there, engaging the NG-34 head on. Veteran 2 gained, very good. Truck out there for TwistedTootsy. Stormseeker room prayer once more while it is getting reloaded. Of course, note the use of emergency repairs to speed the repairs. And the MG-34 goes down, another blow there to TwistedTootsy. Helping Hands this time just destroying it. But that first one has definitely proven huge there for Helping Hands. Definitely a loss there that TwistedTootsy gave that one over to Helping Hands. Now like plus a Kugelwagen, starting to sense perhaps a bit of desperation there from TwistedTootsy, and maybe she's throwing stuff at the wall to see if anything sticks now. His initial strategy in shambles. Extreme Puny moving up, very close to 24, and there you go, Veteran 4 gained. Not going to make much of a combat difference. Another Schwerpanzer quarters, not a mechanized rating there for TwistedTootsy. Stormseeker moving in. 116 versus 173. Stormseeker shoots and does absolutely bugger all as it hits the house instead. The Stormseeker's value, I would say, is also now significantly dropping there against Helping Hands. Reinforcing healing. Two to 3 Sandy also hasn't been doing a lot here by the late game. Sandy's not been using his lay down more Regal mounts where they could have, which I feel has been an oversight there as Helping Hands at times. Might have, you know, had a chance to at least immobilize something like the issue 5, which again would be pretty great for TwistedTootsy. So it's a bit of a shame there. More Sturm Punch replace the ones lost. The Kidnap ambushing here. Very good. Taking it down to half health in a matter of seconds. Panzer IV flanking in there. More Katyusha fighting against TwistedTootsy. Schwer Punter groups up and authorized, but he's some time away from any tanks. And there goes the farming T-54 also going for the Panzer IV. And there goes Stack Charge off as well. And that's going to be his last remaining Panzer IV there out of the fight. Leaving just the Sturmtiger. Even the 223 is gone now, by the way. Even the 223 Ace is kaput. Tot. So the situation here for TwistedTootsy is now rapidly falling apart.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Fixing up the T-34-76, issue 5. Oh, Sturmtiger moving about. We got a 2-1 on the way there for TwistedTootsy. Don't think he's actually intending he wants to really do a lot with it at this stage. I mean, never mind the fact that he has really doing nothing. Could at least set it up and say the fuel point to increase his fuel income there. That means I think helped TwistedTootsy. I feel like that again was a bit of a ball drop there with the 2-3 in the late game. Like just it could easily give him so much more fuel, which can allow him to get maybe got Panthers or even a King Tiger, something maybe help break the stalemate a bit more effective versus HelpingHans. And just sort of what he ended up with, which feels like been treading water a bit. I mean, there's theoretically still a chance he could somehow turn those around, but I would say the chance of doing so are increasingly getting minimal. Increasingly minimal.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
2-1 moving out, they're upgrading to the 2-3. Catching the field gun hill he's trying to. Hans still quick to get the field gun crew out of the line of fire there, at least hoping to do so. Ooh, close shave there. Virtually free gain though. Could he catch it with enough Verteidigungswaffe and deal with it? Oh, close one there, but not quite, not quite. So they actually got a kill with it, which is supposed something. 2-1 moving in. They almost got the field gun crew. Got a wipe there on something of HelpingHans. 2-1 falling back. Issue 5. Infantry enter tank and charging at the T-54 joining as well. Then TwistedTootsy lines are basically breaking apart now. Academy have cleared out. Sturmpani is ace level, finding the cover also vanishing before their eyes. 2-1 in trouble. Sturmpani need to retreat soon. Sturmtiger there reloading. Can he get to T-4 maybe? Not going to make much of a difference, but Pimps will have routed. But yeah, he's got barely anything left. He's going to try and ambush the Sturmtiger. Oh, he's not paying attention and it completely whiffs. Oh no. So yeah, at this point, oh, the 2-1 is down as well. He got 96 versus 109. Sturmpani is trying to deal with the Units here with a march in hand. They're certainly going to be less combat effective. Okay, end up getting destroyed here by the T-54-76. Almost ace level on that one. 96 was 108. TwistedTootsy's fate seems very much sealed at this point.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Reloading and fixing up the Sturmtiger again. Katyusha opening up here as well just to further maximize TwistedTootsy's miserable situation. To increase the pain. Sturmtiger rolling out there. The kid there for there. I don't think it's going to matter much HelpingHans for loses it here, and he does lose it, but at this point he's so far ahead here, and TwistedTootsy so far behind that, like, getting rid of the kid for now, I don't think it's not going to be something that's going to destroy HelpingHans' strategy. I mean, TwistedTootsy got one like him, 2 now. Sturmpani is focusing on the Sturmtiger. He's got very little else left, while Hans has got plenty of infantry, armor, artillery, and support weapons. And there he goes, about to lose his ace to Kidnap as well, at which point TwistedTootsy is going to be in some very deep sauerkraut.
We have taken the enemy down to 50 points.
45 points left there for TwistedTootsy versus Hans's 108. Orbital on the way there for TwistedTootsy. Rather late for those, I would say. would have benefited much more, I think, if he'd gotten those much sooner here versus HelpingHans, but that's obviously too late now. Stormtiger shoots, and yeah, gets hit, caught up in the terrain there. Very close to Victim 4 though, but then I don't think it matters. 21 points left. 18. And there you go, TwistedTootsy surrenders. A loss for the German army, a victory for the Red Army, a victory for Stalin. A brutal battle here of attrition and wills and regal minds on Langraskya, one you sort of rarely get to see. TwistedTootsy certainly handled the early mid game there quite nicely. Sadly, by the late game, he sort of began to fall apart there. Again, it's 2-3, basically nothing to kill more resource. And I feel like he should have gone for something bigger than Panzer Force here. Panthers or King Tigers have been much better choices. And oh, in the end, the regal mind did go for Nation to 5, but again, he just had no force to exploit it. And he also just failed to lay down more regal minds because they then turned out to be quite disruptive, both against his enemy, but also himself. Oh, my. But yeah, overall it's an exciting match with stuff you really don't get to see a lot, including regal minds. You know, just 2 thumbs up there to TwistedTootsy and HelpingHans. So I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell a friend, tell a family, but don't tell our enemies. Of course, remember to press the bell button as well. This is Imperial Lynching. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow again for our last episode. Bye.